Hello, hello, friends. It's time for Tina's RPG show, I guess. That's me. I'm Tina. This is my show. It's about RPGs. We've got... Look, I know that everybody who's here and everybody who was here previously during Kingdom Hearts wanted more Kingdom Hearts this week, and I've got great news for you. I've got you hooked up. A couple of announcements first. Unapologetically Black and Fast is coming up. In this new recurring hotfix marathon, Black runners are front and center in a celebration of Black joy. The first iteration is running February 12th and 13th for 12 hours a day. Schedule's going to be released February 1st. Look forward to it. If you're watching on YouTube, come on over to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick if you're interested in looking at our live content. It starts most nights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. All revenue after taxes that GDQ earns from subscriptions and bits for the entire month of January, that includes today, right now, are going to be donated to PCF. We reached 3.4 million during GDQ. Let's see if we can bump that up to 3.5 by the end of the month. Frost Fatales is February 27th to March 5th. Use !FF in chat or head on over to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more info. If you have any ideas for your show or one-off events, we want to hear from you. Head on over to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix to submit your ideas. Make sure that you tune in Monday starting 7 p.m. Eastern for No Category Left Behind, which will be showing off Breath of the Wild category extensions. After that is a community spotlight. We're going to be showing off Monkey Ball, Banana Mania. And finally, on the topic of Frame Fatales, we've got Eon Frodo, who I think that you've run in just about every one of them, maybe every one of them, but you're going to be running today.
Hey, good morning. Yes, so I am running Frame Fatales, but not this game. This is a game I've only learnt last month, so yeah, it's kind of funny how I've come into this game, and I've really enjoyed it, especially as a kid, and yeah, all that. I almost accidentally selected Sora Story. That would be a mistake. It's 5 a.m. for me, so I might be a little bit how can I describe it?
That's the perfect time for video games.
So yeah, it's something, and yeah, so hopefully I can math correctly and everything. Anyway, so time starts when I select this file right here. So is everything ready on time, or just double checking? If
yeah, we're good to go on your count.
Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1, and go. So this is the GBA version of Chain of Memories. It's well, I haven't actually played the other version of Chain of Memories, just as a console version, which is kind of funny when you think about it. But yeah, I really love this game, and it's really fun. So the first thing that we're gonna do is, wow, we got a really good room, and we got a really bad encounter here. So this is like the worst possible encounter you can get into this room. And yeah, most of the combat is well, all the combat is basically dedicated with this card gameplay. So you see numbers next to my card, and they're like the I guess the strength of my card in terms of can I break through other enemies' cards. So I've got mostly high cards in this deck. Now, since I'm playing in Riku mode, I actually cannot change my deck. So what I get in my deck is what you're gonna see for practically nearly every world. So right now I'm grinding for cards. I need to grind for cards, otherwise I can't progress through the game. So yeah, this monster had a high card. And also I leveled up. So Riku's levels up with different to Sora's. So unlike Sora, you can actually increase Riku's attack, which is really awesome. It's one of the things I wish Sora's mode had, but he would be too powerful, I guess. And Riku's story is completed after you completed Sora's story. So I can upgrade darkness points. Now, if I was playing RE Chain of Memories, I wouldn't actually be able to... Ooh, sorry. I wouldn't actually be able to upgrade Riku's darkness points until I beat the second boss of the game. So that's a difference from the original Chain of Memories. Whereas Sora, he's going to appear later on. Just watch. But the main plot of this game right now is Riku is trying to escape Castle Oblivion after going through, I believe, the door to Kingdom Hearts at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. And this is where he ended up. So, this is like, I don't know, like the plot to Hades or something like that, except we're escaping Castle Oblivion. Anyway. I didn't get too many good cards during that, so no, this is a terrible room. So I use Mingling Worlds so I have a chance to get the room that I want, but so opening rooms means that I get different... Jeez, these cards are terrible. This is not a great start. So in order to progress through the game, I need to, I need to grind for more cards and therefore make it through the game. Yes, that's the card I wanted. Thank you. So your Strong Initiative is an amazing card. Also, I'm getting rid of this card because all my darkness sucks, and yeah. So, yeah, I just got a card called Strong Initiative, which is really amazing. So what that card does, it makes your first strike stronger in the room. And it, it's just really, really great for grinding in Hollow Bastion in particular. Like, yeah, so this counter's over. Just like that, because I'm able to destroy this encounter. Also, this encounter too is really fast. So the encounters I get are random, so I can't really determine. I can't really decide them. So it would be nice, but okay. Please let me strike this enemy. Sometimes depth perception is really hard, especially at 5 AM in the morning. So I might struggle to hit some enemies. Oh yeah, so the cards for the rooms matter as well on the map cards we get after each battle as well. They determine the value of the card and whether we can use it to go into the next room. So I need to use each card for... Oh, I got another one. Thank you. I really appreciate the game. Hold on, I don't have... Oh, do I really have to use that one? I have to use that one. So I would like to keep my zeros, but unfortunately I had to use that zero because it was my only option to go through that door. So sometimes beggars can't be choosers when you use a card. Anyway, so I'm actually going to fight the boss here in this world. She's Maleficent, and usually in Sora's story you fight her way later on. But in Riku's story, you fight her immediately, and the reward you get from her is amazing. So ideally, hopefully, I can just like constantly attack her and not get card broken like I just did. So when your opponent breaks your card, it means you get stunned a little bit, and also you can't use your cards for like a little bit, which is really annoying. But yeah, that's Maleficent. She's very easy in Riku's story because yeah, she's got lower HP than when you encounter her in Sora Story. So after beating Maleficent, I get to use a card called... Oh, I've also forgot this room was Strong Initiative. So, whoops, this account could have finished a lot sooner, but fortunately I had her card, which increases Riku's attack for 30 attacks during that encounter. The ability is called Overdrive, and you see it in the bottom corner next to my deck of cards. I love being able to beat them in one strike. It's just like, yep, you're dead.
So you mentioned grinding. In this game, you mentioned that you're grinding for cards in particular.
Yes.
How important is leveling? Is this going to be a run where you stay pretty low leveled, or are you going to be pretty close to what the developers intend you to be?
I'm going to be pretty low leveled. Sorry, I'm just like thinking what cards to use. I should... Sometimes you have to be very quick with what card to use. Also, this kind of sucks because this card is Almighty Darkness, which means their attack is more powerful. Anyway, I'm fighting Ansem. I know, he's the final boss in the first game. Oh no. He's a very easy fight. Oh no. Okay, got him. A little bit slow, but alright. Anyway. So, after this fight, you get access to Dark Mode, which is why I've been increasing my Darkness points for most of my level ups. So, Dark Mode... Sorry, it's really important for me to... Sorry, right here, to select Traverse Town and not Agrabah, because I can't take back this decision of what world I need to go to. If I selected Agrabah, I would have to reset. So that would be really awkward, but I picked the right world, so we're all good here. Anyway, so yeah, we get access to Riku's Dark Mode. So you see these points on the under Riku's portrait for his HP. Basically, what happens is that you get like a it's like a little counter, and once it reaches 30, you access Dark Mode. And it makes Riku a lot more powerful, and he can use combo moves called slates. He only has access to 3 different slates in the game. They are Dark Break, Dark Faraga, and Dark Aura. And I'll mainly be using Dark Faraga and Dark Aura. Oh my god. Dark Aura I can only access if my cards equal 27, which is a lot, and if I'm also in Dark Mode. And for Dark Faraga, it's like 10 or over, but under like 27, if I remember correctly. Also, is there supposed to be another guy supposed to be spawning? Apparently not. Alright. So yeah, we mainly grind in Traverse Town for most of the grind here. This is because the enemies are a lot more easier to fight, and their cards have lower value, so you can easily break through them. The big problem though is you don't want to hit Dark Mode, because Dark Mode has like an animation when I access it. The first time I should hit Dark Mode is when I fight Vexen. And you can see that I'm not attacking enemies on purpose. That's because there's a little animation that plays when I first strike the enemy, and that wastes a little bit of time each time. Unless I'm in a Strong Initiative room, which I'm not in a Strong Initiative room. I'm currently in a Looming Darkness room. Looming Darkness is a better room than Teeming Darkness. So both the Looming Darkness and Teeming Darkness are good grind cards because you get like you get like 9 enemies per room, and that's like a lot of like encounters compared to other rooms. But Looming Darkness has like easier encounters than Traverse Town, but also the room is just a lot better to navigate through. It's just a flat surface and enemies chase you, which you want because you want to fight them, because you need their cards in order to progress through the game, because you can't get through the doors unless you use cards to get through the doors. And yeah, our experience will be, I don't think it's like developer intended that we'll be as low level as we are. We're going to be like just shy under level 30 at the end of the game. And I don't think the game intends you to be that low of level. Especially when you see what the final boss is like. Like, the final boss is a doozy. But yeah. Alright. I want to use Teeming Darkness still, yep. Sorry, not Teeming Darkness, Looming Darkness. So I'm trying to increment as slowly as I can. I'm also using the Maleficent card to increase my attack to get through these mobs of enemies more easily. But yeah, that's yeah. It's basically it for the grind. Ooh, nice Teeming Darkness drop. So there's cards I do want to see during this grind as well. Like, I want to see a bunch of 0 cards because they'll make it easier later in the game. They I also want to see a variety of cards. So most likely the enemies will drop cards between 3 and 6. So they're like the most common drops for the value of the card. Well, I got 8 there though, which is kind of valuable actually, because I need high numbers, so they're really useful for later on in the game. But later on in the game, there's going to be a door that's value is 50, and that requires a lot of resources to get through. There's also a door that has 30, which doesn't require as much resources, but you need 30 in terms of red cards, and we're going to get a lot of red cards. Also, every 5 level, we get access to the attack boost, because unfortunately we can't get attack boost every level, otherwise I would be picking attack all the way. But now that I've hit level 10, it means I can beat the Rhapsody a lot more easily. Okay. And now I'm going to fight the boss, because why not? In the middle of the grind. Oh. Okay. Why are you using 6s? I can't break through that because, yeah, since I can't change my deck, I have to deal with the stuff he throws, and it's really annoying sometimes. Oh yeah, so that green card I picked is also called a trick or gimmick card. I'd say multiple names between community members. And they're useful for some boss fights, but not for this boss fight. I don't find it that useful. But yeah, that's guard armor.
So, for somebody who's not super familiar with this game, the routing that you're taking through the stages is pretty darn hard to follow.
Oh yeah.
Do you know the route, or is it random? How do you know where to go?
So there is a map, and the map is like so it tells you where the room you need to go to is. So when you during especially Sora's campaign, there are golden rooms, and that means they're the rooms you go for story progression, and that's where you need to go to. Of course, I've memorized the maps, so I know where to go. And they're pretty straightforward on Riku mode because you only need to remember usually just one location and go to it, and then you go to the end of the world. So it's a lot easier to remember than Sora's story, which requires 3 plot locations plus the end of the door. Plus the exit of the world, sorry. So I can actually access the exit of the world now, but I'm going to continue to grind until 89 cards, which is almost a full total. I can only actually get up to 99 cards in the game because the game won't allow me to get anything more than 99. But fortunately, I don't need more than 90, but I will get extra cards because I want to remain safe this run. With just being able to get through the game and everything. But if I do have to grind later, I can actually go back to worlds if I need to. So it isn't the end of the world if I don't get enough that I need to. Yeah, so the zeros don't affect it unless they're all zeros, which is very rare. For slates, also, I need to use that 0 card. But yeah, there are consequences to actually using slates, that reminds me. So when you use a slate, the first card in that slate you can't use for the rest of the battle. And that, yeah, that limits the usage of your deck. Well, lowers the cards you can use in your deck. So if I use a slate on guard armor, I wouldn't be able to use a card like that card that was the first card. And I have a very limited deck here. I have 5 cards in my deck, and I can't change that. Unlike Sora's story, where there is deck customization and all that. Like, if I could, I would load up my deck with 9s and 0s and not care. But I can't choose my deck. I didn't get any Almighty Darkness. That's... Sorry, not Almighty, Gleaming Darkness. That's unfortunate. Oh, I need to stay down here. So, the end of the world is indicated by the... So, when I'm running around on the overworld, you can see in the top right corner... hopefully I got my left to right correctly. But, yeah, that's... yeah. You see the blue arrow, and that means that's the exit to the world, and you don't need any cards to unlock that, which is nice. You can just leave, but we're not leaving yet. Number 9, that's useful. But yeah, as you can see, depending on what room you use between Looming Darkness and Teeming Darkness, you can see that I got like an encounter with 2 soldiers, and that takes a bit longer. Also, sometimes the enemies don't spawn unless you like move around a little bit, which is sometimes what I have to do. We're level 12. So we should reach up to level 13 or 14, depending on how much I grinded in Hollow Bastion. Also, I really need a 0 card because it's too old to progress the grind from anything. Because yeah, that's really bad if I can't progress the grind. But it's not the end of the world. It just means it'll just slow down a little bit. Oh, rather, I need that 10 experience. There we go. I can use Mingling World 0 and hope for the room that I want. So Mingling Worlds is a card that lets the room be anything it wants, but it's RNG. So I had to hope that it ends up being... Also, thank goodness that Looming Darkness showed up, but it's not a 0. Okay, so stagnant space basically makes the room into a narrow passageway. Lasting Days is probably the worst room in the game as well. Oh geez, Lasting Days is like, you get thin passages, but you have to like jump really high sometimes, and sometimes the doors are in like really unfavorable spots. This is a bit spooky. I probably had to use the Mingling World 0 if I have one. So just to explain with rooms and stuff like that in the game, they increment up by 1 each time you use the card. So if I use a, say I use a free card on one room, if I use a free card in one room, the next room will be a 4 and an up. So I have to use a card that's 4 or higher, or 0. Zeros can go through any room except for doors that require certain numbers, like story progression rooms. They rarely require a 0. I think there's only like one room in the game that requires a 0. Oh no, 2 rooms actually. Well, one requires a 0 and one you can use a 0 on as a requirement, but yeah. Oh no. So, oh yeah, by the way, when I run out of cards, I have to reload them. So I have to like hit the black card, the blank card, I guess. Yeah, the blank card to get to get my cards reloaded there. Also, the obnoxious sound you hear is I'm on low HP, but I'm going to lower up, so you won't be hearing it for too long. Okay. Alright, hopefully I got a 0. I did not. Okay. Tingling Wells it is. Oh, that's a funny room to get. That room I got was a Moment's Reprieve, and that's like the save room where you save your game. So that was kind of funny, I got that. It's a nice room to get because it just doesn't take long to load it. We're done with this room. Okay. I also need to check my cards, actually, because I am getting a certain amount of cards. Oh, nice. Okay. Probably 3 more rooms and I'm done with the grind. Sorry, sneeze. Yeah, I need to sneeze. Hopefully I didn't catch onto the mic too much. Thank you. Thank you, chat.
The entirety of GDQ Twitch chat says bless you.
Yeah. Thank you again. That's annoying. Oh no, gloomy darkness. That person in the chat, yes. Potions not heal you in the game. They restore your death cards. So you can use them again without having to reload. They're more useful in Sora Story because you have to charge up your reload because of plot reasons. Anyway, this should be my final room, hopefully if I mathed correctly. So it's the final room of the grind and then we can move on. You rarely see potions in Riku's deck. Because, yeah, he doesn't need to... You don't need to hold the A button to reload your card. Yep, this should be the final room of grinding cards, so it won't take too much longer. I'm gonna get extra cards too if the room allows me to, but otherwise I should be good. Unless I mathed incorrectly.
So how does getting all of the cards up front benefit the speedrun?
Oh, you don't need to grind anywhere else.
And this is the easiest place to grind, I'm guessing.
Yes, this and Hollow Bastion. So we use a combination of them both in Riku's story. Funny enough, mentioning that, so the strong initiative stuff for Hollow Bastion, I guess wasn't brought to anyone's attention until I started running the game. Because, yeah, it was kind of funny because I looked at it like individually and I was like, oh, this is like way faster. Well, not way faster, but really faster than normal. And it's like, why isn't everyone using this? And it's because it takes like RNG and like longer for runs to start. Okay, we got like 2 extra cards. So we're getting out of here. I don't have any Looming Darkness cards, which is interesting. Also, where's the door? It's up there. Okay, I'm going to say that question a lot, by the way. And we're out of the grind. Do I take my break here, or what's happening? Sorry.
Yeah, we can go ahead and... So, this being Hotfix, we do take wellness breaks. Sitting down, speedrunning a lot, that can take a real toll on your body. So we are going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then I think that you were saying after this point, it's pretty much just a straight boss rush, start to finish from this point.
Yeah, but it's pretty fun because there's going to be a lot of
if you've stuck around so far, it's only going to get more exciting when we come back. So yeah, we'll see you in just about 5 minutes. And we are back. We're going to get back to the gameplay in just one quick moment. But first, for everybody who showed up since the show started, a couple of announcements for you. You're going to want to hear all of this anyway. It's all very important, and it gives you information that is both exciting and actionable, and that's the best type of information, really. Unapologetically Black and Fast is coming up. This is a new recurring hotfix marathon. Black runners are going to be front and center in a celebration of Black joy. The first iteration is running February 12th and 13th for 12 hours a day. We're going to be releasing the schedule on February 1st. If you're watching this on YouTube, come on over to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick if you're interested in watching our live content. Most nights it's going to start at 7 p.m. Eastern. Weekends it usually starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's always a great time. We'd love to see you. All revenue after taxes that GDQ earns from subscriptions and bits for the entire month of January are being donated to PCF. We reached 3.4 million already. We're trying to bump that up to 3.5 million that we're passing along to prevent cancer. And there's been a ton of support in chat so far. Thank you all so much. Seriously. It's a really, really important cause, and every single little bit helps. Frost Fatales is going to be running February 27th through March 5th. Use !FF in chat or head on over to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more info. Alongside our recurring shows, GDQ Hotfix does have multiple week-long events with Frost and Flame Fatales, that thing that I just mentioned. These women-led events are twice a year, supporting other great charities. They're always super fun. And again, come February 27th, you're going to get to check it out. If you have any ideas for your own show or one-off events, either of those, come on over to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix and submit your ideas. We really want to hear from you. We want to hear what you're excited about. Finally, tune in Monday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, for No Category Left Behind. It's going to be showing off Breath of the Wild category extensions. After that, Community Spotlight is going to be showing off Monkey Ball Banana Mania. But right now, we're about to have just a wild boss rush. Aeon, when you're ready, we got to get going. There's memories to chain or something. It's a card game, I guess.
Yeah, I also just wanted to point out, production pointed out that Riku has dark points and like the name of it, and I agree. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, so we're... Ooh, wow, I just got caught on the stairs. Very easy to do that. So we're finally going to pick Acrobat.
So we were talking about the movement in this speed run and how precise the movement has to be for each of those fights. Apparently the overworld as well, I guess. But tell us a little bit more about the movement and all the stuff that's going through your head while you're doing these fights, because it's really, really intricate.
Yeah, I should have mentioned this earlier, but when I'm doing the fights, at the end of the fights, I have to collect the card first, then the experience. Well, I rather do that in that order because the card takes a while to disappear, and then I like collect the rest of the experience. So, because they're not like automatically collected anyway. That's pretty much it for the movement. Otherwise, like some movement. There's going to be a bit more precise movement, like, well, to avoid enemies, which it's going to be something, especially with the Sleeping Darkness rooms. Sleeping Darkness is an experience. I should have shared the one time I had it on Twitter. Anyway, we're fighting Gingerfar. This I'm on really low HP. That's kind of spooky. Okay, so the gimmick of this fight is that these platforms raise and go down at intervals, and also, yeah, he can break your cards as well. So oh god, please don't laser me. Thank you. So by tying cards or breaking them, you prevent attacks from going off from the boss. So I just need to tie him, and oh no, I'm gonna have to use that. Now, for some fights, I don't want to hit dark mode. Oh no. Please don't throw that at me. So the gimmick card here is useful if I need to raise the platforms to max so I can hit Iago up here. But fortunately, the fight was pretty fast. Apart from that one time the platform was very uncooperative. Also, I hit level 15, which is really nice for the upcoming boss battle. Because the upcoming boss battle is a doozy, and it's going to be the first time I actually want to hit dark mode for Riku. So, the upcoming boss fight when I exit the world is against Vexen. And Vexen has a shield in front of him, so all frontal attacks are not going to do any damage to him. So what I need to do is try to get behind him and try to do as much damage as I can. Sorry, I'm looking for that too. There we go. I try to match the doors with the number so that I don't increment up too high. Anyway, so here's Vexen. I'm going to immediately activate Overdrive. I'm also going to try and get to dark mode as fast as I can. Unfortunately, I missed that. I'm going to try and break his cards. So I need to reach 30 dark points in order to get the dark mode. So I'm just trying to bait out attacks. There we go. Oh, that was the entirely wrong button. I did mean to reload, but oh well. So yeah, so Riku's normal attacks are gonna stun Vexen, and this is exactly what we want. If I want to get behind him, I double jump. Yes, dark mode Riku can actually double jump, which is really nice, and get behind opponents. Also, bosses can also use their own darkness cards, which I've been using throughout the grind and everything. So darkness cards are cards that they don't have any value, but you can use at any time, which is really nice. Also, I'm trying to get behind them. That was actually a really good fight. So the worst thing Vexen can do is he can use auto life. And that means he revives at half a HP bar, which is like 2/3 of his HP. And it's really annoying. So thank goodness he didn't activate that. Anyway, we're going to Monstro. Monstro is pretty straightforward. And yeah, we're going to fight Parasite Cage. So Parasite Cage is a bit gimmicky. but should be alright. Oh god. I'm trying to like decide which to use because I need to be careful because eventually towards the end I'm gonna run out of cards. And that is a thing. Okay. So Parasite Cage has these platforms that circle around, and you don't want to be on the yellow parts, otherwise you get like acid damage, and they also interrupt your attacks. Also, this fight can get extremely laggy, so yeah, there's going to be lag spikes like right now because the gimmick card's out and all that. Also, he has a really spooky attack where he just like suddenly moves forward, and it's like, whoa, you. Yeah. But he shouldn't be doing that unless I move very far away from him. Unfortunately, oh, there we go. my transformation into dark mode was interrupted by oh, this might be really bad for the upcoming boss fight. Oh wow, I died. Wow, that's hasn't happened to me in a while. Usually this boss isn't too bad, but yeah,
so
I don't usually
was about to ask if this is very punishing after you died. But I guess I don't have to because it's so not punishing that you're already fighting the boss again.
Yeah, it's not too punishing. I believe in Recom or Recom or whatever people call the console version of the game. Sorry, I haven't actually played it, but for what I've seen from other people speedrunning it. Sorry, what I've seen from other people speedrunning it is you have to wait for a little cutscene, and it's a little bit annoying. Am I going to seriously die against Parasite Cage again? Okay, I'm not, but skipping it. All right. So. We're going to make our exit to this world, and we're going to go to our final world in this set of cards, which is Neverland. And Neverland is where I was expecting to die, but oh well. Okay, I have 5 zeros? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. That's actually really good. Yeah, I'm using that too. That's gonna be so handy for endgame. So I want purposely get into this encounter here because I actually want to die. Thank you. The upcoming boss fight is terrible. So, yeah. I just want to die on purpose there. So the upcoming boss fight is not going to be as painful. Oh, do I have to really... No, okay. So I do have lots of zeros. Yeah. So this is Hook. He's a meme. Oh, I didn't mean to use that zero, that's bad. Oh god. Well, this is going to be interesting, this fight. Okay, he used second chance there. Okay, hit dark mode. Okay. Actually didn't die against Hook, which is amazing. Also, yeah, there's a gimmick where the ship like moves around, which can be a bit disorientating. But yeah, that fight can be very dangerous. Oh, I ran into that guy. So in Sleeping Darkness rooms, there's enemies in certain positions, and sometimes you just either run into them or you can't avoid them. Anyway, do I have another 4? I do have another 4. But yeah, Hook is a really hard boss in general, and I'm impressed I made it through without dying on Hook. I guess I have to die on another boss in order to prevent my death here. Anyway, we're fighting Riku Replica. This is... this is another Dark Riku. So fortunately, it's kind of easy to tell that which Riku you are, because the targeting, it makes it so that you can, you tell who you're attacking. Oh no, please don't stun me. The worst thing he can do is stun you, and then he can stun lock you, which is absolutely terrible. Like that. Please don't do it. Okay, I'm back to normal mode, which is not great. Please use your slate. Thank you. He's trying to avoid me. No, don't you dare. You're not avoiding me. Alright, we made it through. I'm going to let this cutscene play out a little bit. Hey, fake. I love that cutscene. Anyway, so now we have our second set of cards. So, world cards. So we're going to get through these worlds, and... Oh, I should explain what the point of all these worlds are. Apparently they're all Riku's dark memories, so only like the bad guys appear in them. In like Sora's mode, characters that he recognizes appears in them. So, just in case anyone doesn't know the lore. Oh, I got a lot of these cards. Is this way, right? No, it has to be this way. Yep, there we go. Alright, I have to use this and this. Yeah. And now we're going to fight Ursula. So, I had a run recently where Ursula just completely destroyed me. And I couldn't move at all. But luckily she didn't do that here. But that has happened to me once, and it was kind of amazing, honestly. Unfortunately, I didn't get a gimmick card drop. So I'm going to have to deal with her coming back. And yes, you can ride the shoulder, and it's fun. That's also the best way to beat her. Oh my goodness, let me ride your shoulder. Let me... Yep, okay, thank you. Please don't do your attack. So her attack can actually reverse your controls, which is not fun if it hits you, but we prevent that. Please let me get that last experience point. Sometimes the experience just runs away from you, but they're like worth the most experience points, the white balls. They're worth like at least 1,000, 1,500. I seriously don't have a 4 except the terrible 4. That's going to be fun. But yeah, I really don't like the Lasting Days rooms, and you're going to see why, so... Oh, this isn't too bad, this Lasting Days room, though. There's still ladders leading up to that, but they can be a lot worse. I'm not using that card. Oh my goodness! I'm sorry, that was amazing, that formation. Oh wow, the game almost wanted me to have an encounter there. Okay, I'm not using that 5. This is hard. Alright, I'm getting rid of the worst card. So that card and the... Alright, so Hades is one of the tougher bosses in this game. So your deck is absolutely garbage, by the way. Most of your cards are 1s. And they are... 1 cards are absolutely terrible. Okay, I need to get out of this fire thing. There we go. So I'm gonna like constantly use Dark Auroras unless he... Wow, I actually need to die here because he just took away my dark mode. Well, he took my retrograde. That's really unfortunate. So yeah, he can just be that mean of a jerk and yeah, prevent you from actually doing the strat. Oh, that was too early. Yeah, so you had to use 0 cards after your opponent uses the cards. Otherwise, yeah, they just won't work. So anyway, we have retrograde, which turns our 1 cards into 9 cards. So that's why I need to... Yeah, that's why I need to be in dark mode. Because if I have to reload at any point, that's really bad. Because it means that I won't get my retrograde anymore, which is why I had to die there earlier. But yeah, Hades is just a massive jerk unless you can, like, unless you're allowed to pull off that strat. But also preventing Hades from activating Temper Flare is also a really good move, because that means he can't access his really powerful moves as well. Okay, a bunch of these cards. Nice. Oh yeah, so there's some plot from Sora's story, by the way. Sometimes there's like cutscenes from Sora's story, so you get like a recap of where you are in Sora's story. We are in Sora's story compared to Riku's story, because they're both happening at the same time. Anyway, so this is Wonderland. So Wonderland is really great for stagnant space cards. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use a lot of them because I only have 1 low one. But yeah, the door is just right there, which is really nice. I don't have a low one, don't I? That's unfortunate. Wow, this is terrible. Oh, thank goodness this is spring. Oh, wait. No, I'm supposed to go through that. Again, it's like really important to know which card, well, to be careful which card you pick, because you need a lot for some of the doors in the game. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that 8. Thank you. That's that was rude. All right, so this is the 30 door that I was talking about earlier. Oh my god, I'm just gonna miss out. So Trickmaster is a spooky boss. So he hits like a truck, but also the big problem with Trickmaster is that your highest card is a 5. So unless you break through with Slate and use up your cards, you don't have much of a chance against these higher valued cards.
Come on. Come on. My turn.
Now, because we just got the Hades card, you can use strats called Berserk strats, which means you have to hit triple HP in order to be able to get the card's full effect. But it is a bit risky. Okay, where's the door? There. I need another 8. I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to use another 0. I got like at least 3 zeros. I need to keep track of my zeros. Because, especially coming to the next area, because that's when I need to be aware of how many zeros I do have. Do I have a low card? No. Technically, no, I don't. Okay, well, I'm just going to use this one. I don't have a 4, right? I do have that too. I should probably use that in the next area. Also, this room in particular sucks in Halloween Town. Alright, we need to go this way. Okay, cool. Okay, so the next room is going to be the room I am going to exit from. So I need to keep that in mind. In the world. I also need to count how many zeros I have because the rest of it. 5. Okay, I have 5 zeros, which can we use one now? And then yeah, I'll probably okay. Oh, there was an enemy there that's hidden behind the door. That was unfortunate. Good to know. Lower the cards. Right. I'm gonna use this 5. Okay, move on to the Oogie Boogie boss fight. So, okay, good. He didn't randomly use that 8. So he can actually use an 8, which is higher than any of your cards in your deck, which is really unfortunate. Okay, hopefully I get the gimmick card here. I'm gonna grab it, but I'm also gonna try and do as much damage as I can. I may have made that mistake because I was supposed to reload my cards. Unfortunately, I didn't have the foresight to do that. Yeah, that's my bad. Alright, because I was supposed to beat him 2 cycles, but I just... The 6 AM drift is... something. Okay, cool, I got another gimme card. Well, this is kind of a quick fight anyway. Even though it's a 3 cycle, it's like quicker than some of my 2 cycles, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that Oogie Boogie boss fight is very straightforward. Like, you definitely need the gimmick card in order to make that boss fight fast. Otherwise, you have to wait for the gate to open up after 3 attacks. And yeah, sometimes he throws out an 8 card and there's nothing... Well, there's not much you can really do about it if you use a slate. Which means you lose cards in your deck. Jeez. I forgot those 2 were guarding the room. Okay, I use an 8. Yeah. Sometimes you just jump into flying enemies. Anyway, so we're gonna fight Lixaeus, and this is actually actual Lixaeus, and yeah, he's really strong. Please don't. Thank you. So I won't get into dark mode as fast as I can. And then, oh jeez, he used the attack that tilts the room. No! Okay. That attack is absolutely deadly. If, because he can get you out of dark mode if the rocks hit you too many times. Please stay away from me. I faced the wrong direction. I can get my 0 cards in time. Okay, good. Reloading. There's that 0 card that is... Oh my goodness, I almost died again. That was scary. I was going to have to risk it for the biscuit. Okay, I beat him as all Riku, but it worked out. Normally I don't lose dark mode there, but that was just funny. Anyway, yeah, we're going to increase attack, and then because I've reached 40 darkness points, that's the max dark points I'll hit in the speedrun. So I'm just going to put the rest of the HP. And Riku has gone tired from using all his slates and needs a nap. Probably like me. But yeah. So now it would be Alexius. We're going to go to Destiny Islands. So... which is, you know, where Riku grew up with Sora and Kari. And despite growing up there, he still only has the dark memories. Also, my cat is crying for me, and I wish I could pet her right now. I feel sorry for her. Oh. Okay, let's try to avoid these counters. I don't want to go through that door. I want to go through this door. Okay, sleeping dog. And I'm going to increase by a lot here, but stagnant space. Do I have a spare 7? I do. Okay. We can use the 7. Because I need a green 7 to get this room. Okay, cool. So we're going to fight Darkseid. So Darkseid, we're actually going to use Berserk strats on them, but only a little bit later. I also am not going to break his attacks where he punches the ground. Because I can do the most damage to him. His weak point is his head, so you have to aim for his head. I'm also like purposely getting like damage here. In order to reach Berserk range HP. That's with reload. And get Berserk set up. Okay, I'm still non-critical HP yet. Didn't mean to break that. That's okay. I need to use 0. Oh god, this is... I might hit dark mode here, and I don't like that at all.
Come on.
Yeah, I have to hit dark mode here. It's unfortunate because this is like the one fight you don't want to hit dark mode in. Also, I didn't activate Berserk. Wow. Well, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, so when you're doing Berserk strats, you do have a high risk of dying because you are on low HP. That's really unfortunate that Shadow got a shot on me. Yeah, wow. I'm going to try again, but if it doesn't work this time, I'm just going to do non-Berserk strats.
Come on. Come on. My turn.
But yeah, you do a lot of damage here.
Come on. Come on. My turn.
Ah, wow, that's my bad. I like went over the 7. Alright, I'm not gonna do Berserk strats.
My turn. My turn.
Oh, I got hit by that anyway. Probably will get hit by that because it's kind of faster. Oh, I accidentally went into that. Whoops.
My turn. My turn. My turn. My turn. My turn.
Wow, this dude.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. My turn.
Okay. Please let me aim for the dark side. Okay, finally. Oh, that was rough.
You know, a few bosses ago, I was thinking, it doesn't seem like you're suffering all that much for being low level. It's starting to come across now that you are maybe a little bit under level.
Anyway, so look, there's Sora. Actually, it's not Sora. Spoilers. It's actually Saxion, who you don't fight in this version of the game. You do fight him in Recon, but not in. Where's the Zero I had? How many Zeros do I have? Or okay, we should be good. I'm actually going to use this Zero. So I have 3 Zeros for the upcoming area. Oh, hello. I hate this. This indecision is killing me. I have some pretty high cars, which is unfortunate. So we're in Twilight Town. This is the first appearance of Twilight Town in the Kingdom Hearts series, so it's kind of funny. We haven't actually been here despite this area, despite Castle Oblivion is supposed to be getting our memories, which is kind of weird. Okay, I'm gonna do Mingling Worlds. What did I got Stagnant Space. Oh no, I got the worst room possible. Oh, I got fasting days. Anyway, we're gonna fight fake Riku again. And this time he's a bit of a doozy. So I actually need to hit dark mode. I'm also going to get rid of Incremator because I need his other card. And also, this is bad. So he's using Dark Aura against us. Okay, good. He has Slate Lock up, which is what I need in order to beat him. So the Dark Side card I just got copies the ability that... wow. Please stop missing. Oh goodness, it's happening again. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, you really need Slate Lock for this boss in order to do it fast. And also, where's my 9? Oh jeez. Are you gonna attack? What's gonna happen? There we go. I wait for him to attack so that he gets a bit stunned, so he doesn't use a card right away. But yeah, Slate Lock keeps your 9 card because you only have 3 9s in this deck, and it's... Oh my goodness, you have been so mean today. Not today. Alright, good. At least I didn't die against him, but he was quite mean with how he, like, kept on using zeros to stop my slates. Also, this is the final level I would gain, provided that I don't need to grind for more cards. So, yeah, level 29 is our final level. So, I won't be gaining any more levels if I don't need to grind. Okay. Sure, RNG world, let's go. Yeah, Riku Replica 2 can sometimes be super aggressive with the zeros, which was kind of unfortunate. Okay. I don't want to use that card. That card's garbage. Okay. I do have to be conservative with my cards, so oh, I got 3 8s. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, this is where I really have to think through what cards I have to use. Okay, 50. Checking how many sixes I have. Wow, I've got plenty of sixes there. Okay. Okay, so we made it through the 50 door. There's Namine, and this is the point of where the story. So Sora's in that, by the way, the actual Sora, and they're basically restoring his memories because in Sora's story they really messed with his head. So yeah. And I think Namine just gives Riku the rundown. It's been a while since I played through the story, so... The door up here? Yes, it is. Cool. I do have 9 cards as well, so I can either use them or wait until the final world, which I might want to save up one of those 9 cards. Okay, 7. I have to use this garbage room, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna use freeze. Then I'm going to increment down. Am I going to increment down to 0? Yeah, I'm going to increment down to 0. Oh god. Thank goodness Riku can jump really high. Okay, I'm gonna use stagnant space. I think I'm really good on cards here though, now that I think of it. Yeah, I'm really good on cards. Like this is... Yeah, this is gonna be easy to get through, which is nice. So the final area only has 4 rooms and you only have to use cards on, yeah, 3 of them. So... This final area also contains the toughest version of Ansem you would ever see. Like this Ansem is just, oh, he's rough. He's really rough. So you can't use any plates on him because he'll just block it thanks to his guardian. I'm gonna use the 0. But yeah, this boss is really rough, and especially at my time of the morning. It's only it's nearly 7 a.m. So oh yeah, so if I do beat the boss, the time will be when I get the final hit on him. So we're going to get into dark mode immediately, and then we want to use the double jump move a lot. It's also the safe way to fight him. Also, please let me play the video game. Sometimes this Ansem doesn't let you play the video game, so that's pretty cool of him. Wow. Like just now, he just like didn't let me do anything while in dark mode, which is not surprising, honestly. Yep. Oh no, this is scary. I'm gonna have to... Okay, yeah. I have to use regen there. Ooh. Okay. I had to use the regen plus Mickey there to save me. You kind of are relying on Mickey to heal you up, because regen you only have it once. Oh my goodness, please let me break through. Oh cool, he's letting me heal. Thank you. So I'm using attack bracer here so that he doesn't break my cards. Yep, there we go. Oh no. Oh. Time. Oh wow.
Hey, how about that first
ending
try,
was a bit, sorry, that ending was a bit spooky. So what'd you say?
I said, how about that first try, though? Easy. What an easy video game.
No, it was so scary towards the end. It was, oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. I'll play a little bit of the ending, but I'll be careful because I can't really advance the text too much. Because what happens is they play simple and clean, so...
yeah, let's maybe not
do that. Yeah, I'm not going to advance the ending too much. But
what a good run.
Yeah, it was fun, and despite playing it like God, starting at 5 a.m. Yeah, it was a little bit rough starting at 5 a.m. But yeah.
I've got two really important questions for you.
Yes.
Number one, for anybody who wants to pick this game up, where should they start? where's the community? Where can they find information about picking up the speedrun, joining the community, things like that?
You can go to speedrun.com and the Kingdom Hearts speedrunning Discord. That's where I got all my information, and yeah, that's how I learned how to run the game. And I also watch like people's PBs videos and all that. So yeah.
Fair enough. And then second question, what if I wanted to watch more speedruns by the same runner that I just watched? Where would I find you?
You can find me at Twitch TV/AeonPhoto. So I'll be I'll be practicing for Frame Fatales over Frost Fatales over the next month, and I'll be running Fire Emblem Free Houses. I usually run a lot of RPGs, and I usually like speed running a lot of them. So just feel free to follow me, and hopefully I'll be a bit more awake and when I do my runs, because 5 a.m. Aeon Frodo is not quite an amazing gamer.
Man, you still did the speedrun. You beat Ansem first try. I'm not sure that we can say that you're not an amazing gamer, even at 5 a.m. You did I think pretty okay. You did all right, above average.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, it's I'm definitely glad that I managed to make it through the run without having to needing to grind extra, because that would be really annoying. So
how common is that, needing to grind extra when you're going through, because you can't influence the cards that you're getting during that grind?
No, you can't. There's no manipulation, so you have to get kind of lucky. So it doesn't happen too often, but you have to it depends on how good you increment the cards throughout the game and you effectively use them throughout the game. So yeah, it's
okay. So that's like all the choices that you were making, because it was very clear that you were making really intentional choices at each door. That's what set you up for that.
Yeah, so yeah, every choice I made at each door was really important, even though it didn't look so important at the start. It gets important, but it shows how important it is by the end. So
okay.
Yeah, it's definitely extremely important to make sure you use the correct cards, just play your cards right, really, quite literally. So yeah, and you'll be able to make it through the game. I would love to run Sora Story as well, but that's definitely more RNG, and it has deck building, which is the main attraction of this game, which wasn't seen. The main things about the decks are depending on the world. So
I see.
Yeah, I don't know whether I mentioned that during the run, but if I didn't, then okay. Whoops, it is pretty early here, so it was fun.
It did come across, and you had mentioned that you had specific cards during various fights. You just you ran through most of the worlds, so it wasn't as obvious as maybe it would have been if we were playing this a little bit more casually. Maybe next time you'll slow down a little bit.
Maybe. Yeah. So yeah.
But yes, thank you so much for the run. Everybody, make sure that you're following Aeon Frodo. And again, Aeon is not just running right now, but is going to be in Frost Fatales, which is going to be happening this upcoming month.
Yeah,
it's going to be super, super fun. Yeah, different game.
But I do like
a lot
of RPGs. So yeah, if you definitely are into RPG speedrunning, feel free to give me a follow at Aeon Frodo, SAEONFRODO.
We'll get that linked in the chat momentarily as well for everybody.
Yeah, I'm hoping I said that correctly. So, yeah. I might need to
It's
sleep.
been on screen,
I'll
so
play
just
more
do
Pokemon.
the thing that's on screen, everybody. And like I said, we will get it linked in the chat so that everybody can just click on that name and then follow. But that's going to wrap it up for today. There is going to be a raid. One last time, I'm going to run through some announcements just for anybody who's showing up right towards the end of the run. Hey, welcome. I'm glad that you showed up. It's great to see you. Good news, you can catch this run on YouTube. Bad news, you can't catch this run on Twitch anymore. So a couple of upcoming things for you, though. Unapologetically, Black and Fast is coming up. It's a new recurring hotfix marathon. Black runners are going to be front and center in a celebration of Black joy. This is the first iteration, and it's going to be running February 12th and 13th for 12 hours a day. We're going to be releasing the schedule on February 1st. If you're watching this on YouTube, which at this point, hey, you're watching this on YouTube, it's pretty much guaranteed. Come on over to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick. That's where this run happened originally. There's probably something happening right now, and it's probably really fun. You won't want to miss it. Most nights, content starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and on the weekends, usually we're going to be starting at about 1 p.m. Eastern. This month, January, all revenue after taxes that GDQ earns from subscriptions and bits is going to be donated to Prevent Cancer Foundation. We reached 3.4 million. We're pushing for 3.5. There's been, it's been wild in chat today. So we might get there. We're trying. Help us. Frost Fatales, as we mentioned, is going to be February 27th through March 5th. Eon Frodo, who everybody just watched, is going to be in that marathon. Use !FF in chat or head on over to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more info. If you have any ideas for one of your own shows, a one-off event, anything that you're really excited about in terms of speed gaming, head on over to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix and tell us what your ideas are. We want to hear about them. And finally, we're going to be wrapping up tonight, but Monday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, No Category Left Behind is going to be showing off Breath of the Wild category extensions. It's going to be super fun. And then after that, there's going to be even more content. Community Spotlight is going to be showing off Monkey Ball Banana Mania. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to be there. You won't want to miss it either. But with that, we are going to be setting up for a raid. So stick around. We're not done with speed gaming, even though this run is done. If you've been watching GDQs for a long time, this is a voice that you're going to recognize. I hope that you all had fun. I had a blast. Eon, thank you so much. I hope that you had fun. It sounded like you had fun.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been a lot of fun, like running this game, especially because I still feel like I'm new running this game. It's only been a month for me, so yeah. So yeah, been really enjoying it. Yeah, so thank you for having me on.